What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. On the left side here, we have Mathmech, a very popular deck that people are been playing, very powerful deck. Update Jammer is still a very good card. I think personally that card needs to be banned. And then we have on the right side here, we have Malphite Spright, actually. A different variant on Spright. We saw it a few YCSs a while ago. Very good, being able to summon out those level 2s, Malphies, get your crazy cards like Caddy, and as well as I think maybe Kalantosa, or I think maybe they're just going on the not the pony, but the Penny, so they can synchro summon as well during the opponent's turn. Pretty good card, being able to summon out even potentially Herald is a good card, and then obviously the XYZ being able to bounce stuff never hurts as well. And with the Spright engine, being very resourceful with summoning out stuff like the beavers with the nimble stuff, and then being able to just go into the sprint and dumping an angler if you don't have access to it, or just going into your gigantics and something like the blues from the deck. Just pretty crazy overall. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel a lot. We're on the road to 5K. Hopefully we'll hit that by the end of the year. And yeah, looks like we're going to see some high rolls here. And we see that the Mathmech player, I believe, won the die roll there. So you're able to choose who's going to go first or second here. They'll probably go first, being able to set up that super factorial is very nice here. We're actually going to see the Spright player going to be going first here. I guess I was mistaken. My bad about that. We're going to see them start off with a starter. Going to be able to summon out the Jet, taking the 11. And then actually it's more than 11. I believe that's the 12 or the 11. I don't even remember anymore. I think it's a 12 one. They're going to be searching for a double cross here. This is the card that facilitates the double toad after the elf got banned. Triple toad before the elf. Absolutely crazy card. But just a good summoning stuff out of the, or attaching to an XYZ, or summoning under an XYZ, depending on what they have to on the field here. Leaving the Sprint as well as a gigantic, or for example one of the Malphies, can be very good because the Malphite does detach, and then Sprint will be able to or I guess you can just detach off gigantic with the Sprint, but you can also attach one of their materials to it and then just attach that one if you want to. You're going to see them link away, or they're going to go for a copy of gigantic here. That's going to summon out the Ibly, and then we're going to be linking 2 into the copy of Sprint, and we are going to be hit with a Duel and Lockbird there, and then we're going to be seeing the Ibly going to be summoned into defense position, I believe. It's not going to matter too much because this is a cyber stack, which means they are playing obviously the Lingaribo. Then we're going to see the Angler going to activate its effect, something like 2 beavers from the deck there. And we're seeing 2 beavers here, very, very standard, and they already went into their gigantic play here, so we're probably not going to be seeing that. It's interesting that we see that they're going for more of an Ibly lock. This was the purpose of that combo there, using the gigantic for that purpose. But we are both beasts, so we can go for the Malphite here. So I will be able to have a bounce back when they do special summon a monster. And we're going to be able to set 2 cards here and passing. So also swapping that double cross, be able to summon it into that zone of the Sprint can be very nice as well. We're going to see the Mathmech player take a second to read the Malphite of the Forest. I think it's pretty complicated hard text. I actually don't remember exactly what it does. I'll have to read it myself. Malphite of the Forest. Okay. You can attach 1 material from this card, add 1 Malphite from your deck to your hand. If another Malphite is returned to the hand, you can target 1 face up and it cannot attack. Also, just flexing your gate while it's face up on the field. It's going to mean that he didn't detach to search there. Maybe you're already having the Malphite, but then I feel like you just special summon out the Malphite from your hand during the end phase. But, we're going to see them link away the Ibly here for a copy of the Lingaribo. And then we're going to activate the subtraction, targeting the Sprind here, which will be able to summon itself out. Now we have 2 monsters onto the field, which means we can pretty much start going into our Splash Mage combos, and this is just going to be a lot, not even dedicating our normal summon to this. But we are going to be normal summoning the Diameter here, which I think is going to be interesting, choosing not to link away first. They're going to go for the Allen Version here. Allen Version effect is going to activate, detaching both of those. It's going to get hit with an Ash Blossom. Not too bad. We're kind of losing out on a body here, though, with not linking away first for the Diameter. And we're going to see the Allen Version negate the Ash Blossom because it had Diameter as an XYZ material. People forget that effect a lot there, and we're going to see them search for the Circular, which is going to be absolutely crazy there. And then we're going to activate the Circular here, dumping the Sigma, summoning itself out. Now here they could have activated the effect of Double Cross to take the Allen Version so they can't summon out, but they have the equation already, so it doesn't even matter here. They'll be able to summon back out the subtraction, and then we're going to see the Circular effect going to activate there. Another opportunity they could have done is they could have took the Double Cross. They could have took the Circular, so they couldn't get the effect there. That would have left them on only having 1 last card in hand. Already using their normal summon, already using the subtraction extender. Just thought process, they also could have bounced with the Sprind. You do have the Smashers as well here. So maybe once they want to hold it for a better interaction. I mean, stopping the Circular, searching for the Super Factorial is pretty huge in this case. We do have Diameter in the graveyard. At the same time, I guess you can also stop the Diameter with the copy of the trap card there, Double Cross, because it also is able to summon out from the graveyard, which is very nice. We could also steal the Splash Mage too, if that's what we're thinking of doing. If we steal the Splash Mage, then we can actually use Splash Mage for the starter there, or for the Smashers. We're gonna see them go for the Splash Mage on summon here. They could activate the effect, but they're choosing to not. So our opponent's gonna be able to activate the Splash Mage here, which is gonna be able to bring back the subtraction. Now we have 4 bodies on the field as well as a Link 2. And we have the Linger able to stop the trap card, so we probably are going to want to be using the Sprint effect at some point here. I guess we couldn't activate Malif because we were on their Droll, but there's no reason why we can't. We can still use the Sprint effect. We're going to see them activate the Double Cross here, attempting to take the Splash Mage. A little bit late, they already have activated the effect of it. Should have been done on summon. And they also have the Linger Ebo regardless here. So at that point, it'll be able to negate. So they could just choose to negate it if they really want to. They're going to let it actually resolve. And they're going to be attaching it, okay. Definitely should have summoned into the zone the Sprint points to here. And then we're going to activate a Smashers as well, banishing here the blue. And if they summon the Splash Mage into the zone that Sprint points to, they would have actually been able to banish the Sprint to be able to do that. They're going to have to banish the copy of Allen Version instead, or not Allen Version, but the Sprint there. to see a set 2 and pass here, and very interesting. You definitely should have probably negated that with the. I mean, they have super factorial regardless, so the game's probably going to be theirs because they're going to be able to get rid of the field as well as the. Yeah, they try to go paddle phase and then activate evenly, but they forgot they had a Melfi on the field. So they're going to be activating super factorial here. It's going to be able to summon out all those 3. And that's going to be able to do the hand rip as well as the on field. Not even using the Melfi of the Forest effect here is kind of interesting to me as well. So attaching 2 here, also leaving the negate. Well, it doesn't negate, doesn't sleeve, but being able to not be hit by like a Call by the Grave feels amazing. But essentially going to leave them on 1 card here. And they are going to hit the evenly as well as hitting the Melfi, leaving them in a 1 card here, and that 1 card is going to be Treble Tactics Talents. They could activate the effect draw 2, or they could activate the effect take the Alimbertion, but they do, or the Laplation. The Laplation will still have the negate though, and it'll be able to just negate, and that's going to be game there. It's interesting to me that we didn't activate the Melfi of the Forest. That would have given us a 33% chance of adding, a little bit of misplays that we saw there on both players' parts, not sprint bouncing, as well as not doing any of the not summoning any of the splash mate in the zone that it points to. If we would have done that, we would have been able to just banish, and we don't even have to banish right away for the smashers. We could have waited for them to commit to a link 3 or something like that. Just see what they would have to go for. Going for transcode talker, transcode bring back, and then they could have gone for you could just banish on the transcode there, because transcode's not on summon. So lots of little plays there, as well as we could have hit on the summon of Splash Mage. We should have hit the effect of the double cross. It probably would have gotten negated with the Link Rebo, but you're getting rid of a body essentially there, and then you could have smashed it on that, so they just can't activate the effect of the Splash Mage. Just essentially just going to give their board absolutely nothing. And then obviously we saw with the diameter there, they should have linked 2 into Splash Mage. I guess they wanted to leave the Link Rebo up because of the fact that they knew they searched for the trap, and essentially that trap will just be able to stop their plays, making it unable to go for the update jammer OTK unless they are on the 2 Splash Mage, but I don't think they are. But diving on into game 2 here, we're probably going to see the Mathmech player going to be going first this time. We did see the evenly matches in the deck of the Melfi player here. We saw Triple Tactics Talent as well as the copy of Evenly, which I think Evenly with Double Cross in your deck is probably a little bit weird. You're adding 4 air quote trap cards, which one is strictly going first, which is why we saw when I was playing it way back, it was in my side deck. If I was not planning to go first, if I was playing a going second build with those evenlies, I'd probably choose to go second. But actually, we're going to be seeing the Spright player going to be choosing to go first here. We're going to be normal summoning, they're going to stand by maze. They're going to normal summon out the Angler here, so not the greatest opening. But they do have a blue, so they can special summon out the blue, activate the effect here. They'll search them for any red or jet. They're going to get hit with a Veiler here, so not going to be able to add. Not as impactful as Droll, but still very good. We're going to see them go immediately for a Gigantic. The Gigantic's going to get ashed here. There might have been a world where instead of Giganticing, we actually go for a Sprint, dump Angler, and then Angler's going to summon out the 2 Beavers. And then we can actually use the Gigantic with the Sprint. We're going to see them activate Prosperity here, getting rid of 6 it looks like. And we're pretty much going to have to be seeing a Jet here to continue our plays. We do see a carrot and a double cross there. We see we see two bells. Okay, so bell's trying to stop the superfactorial. That checks out. Gonna be choosing the bell there. I guess pretty much guaranteeing. Bell is crazy against Mathmech. You know, like being able to hit Splash Mage, Transcode Talker, Superfactorial, Diameter. But we're gonna see set 2 in passing here. And there you go, Lightning Storm on the back row there. Only one card left in hand, so they know it's going to be a bell. We see them hit Judgment and Double Cross. Or not Double Cross, but Gamma Burst. Choosing to keep Gamma in going first is also interesting, you know. We did see the Double Cross there. We're going to be seeing Silent Mining here, going to be activating, pitching the Small World. Definitely don't want to go -1 when we're already throwing 3 cards at them. And you know, already having Silent Mining as well. Silent Mining does essentially the same thing as Small World without the monster in hand, and I guess it searches for a Cyberse. We're see them search for the Diameter here. Maybe already having Circular. No, having the Subtraction here. I guess, like once again, I'm just worried like why we're not doing the whole line. We know they have Bell, but if we have Subtraction in hand, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for the Allen Burst, and Allen Burst is going to add the Superfactorial, or not Superfactorial, it's going to add the Circular here. Here we're going to activate the effect of the Sigma to try to summon it back out, and then we're going to activate the effect of the Circular to search for the Superfactorial. And we've pretty much guaranteed an OTK, or actually we're gonna fully commit to the OTK here. We're gonna be able, we 100% have this actually, because now we're simply able to go for the Splash Mage, and then if we activate the effect, they negate with Bell, or not even gonna be bothering here. Going for the Update Jammer, that's pretty risky, but we're going to activate the equation here. It's going to summon out the Circular. And that's going to immediately go for the Transcode Talker. And then Transcode is going to be reborning out the Splash Mage, or not the Splash Mage, the Update Jammer. And we're choosing not to negate any of this, which is really really weird to me, because it's going to be giving the access code the 2 double attack. Then activate the effect, banishing with the Update Jammer. And we must be saving Bell for the next match. Very unfortunate there. We definitely could have saw multiple spots for that Bell. I don't think it would have mattered past them going for the transcode. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Want to see some more content like this, let me know in the future. And don't forget to stay safe. Peace.